Once upon a time, in a small village nestled amidst the rolling hills of the eastern lands, there lived a young girl named Lai Mai. She possessed a radiant spirit, and an insatiable curiosity had led her to seek answers to life's deepest questions. One day, while wandering through the village, Lai Mai overheard the village elders discussing a wise sage who resided atop a distant mountain. They spoke of his profound wisdom and the clarity he brought to those who sought his counsel. Intrigued by their tales, Lai Mai made up her mind to embark on a journey to meet the sage. As the young girl made her way up the treacherous path, she encountered numerous obstacles and trials. However, her determination and unwavering spirit carried her forward. After days of arduous trekking, Lai Mai reached the mountaintop, where a humble hut stood bathed in the golden light of the setting sun. The sage, a kind and gentle man, welcomed Lai Mai and invited her to share her story. With wide-eyed enthusiasm, she explained her purpose for seeking him out. The sage smiled and nodded, understanding her quest for self-worth. "My dear child," he began, "your worth lies not in the perceptions of others, but within the depths of your own being. It is a journey of self-discovery that I can guide you through." Lai Mai listened intently as the sage began to weave a tale, painting vivid images with his words. In a distant kingdom, there once lived a young artist named Kai. He possessed great talent and a remarkable ability to capture the essence of life on his canvases. Despite his undeniable skill, Kai doubted his worth. He believed that his creations lacked the brilliance that others saw in them. The sage paused, observing the flicker of recognition in Lai Mai's eyes. He continued, "One day, a renowned art critic visited the kingdom. He was known for his harsh judgment and unyielding criticism. Determined to prove himself, Kai presented his artwork to the critic, hoping to finally find validation." "Ah," Lai Mai gasped softly, the desperate need for approval. The sage nodded and continued. The critic spent hours meticulously analyzing every stroke, every shade, and every nuance of Kai's paintings. Finally, he turned to Kai with a stern expression and proclaimed, "Your work lacks originality and fails to evoke any emotion. It is ordinary, at best." Lai Mai's heart sank, for she understood the pain of such harsh criticism. The sage smiled reassuringly and said, "But here lies the beauty of this tale." Instead of being defeated, Kai chose to embark on a journey of self-reflection. He realized that seeking external validation would forever keep him chained to the opinions of others. The sage's voice resonated with wisdom as he imparted the lesson. "Lai Mai, our worth is not determined by the judgments of others. It is an intrinsic value that resides within each of us. Just as Kai discovered, true fulfillment comes from within." Inspired, Lai Mai asked the sage, "But how can one truly embrace their worth and banish doubt?" The sage replied, "My dear child, it starts with self-acceptance. Embrace your strengths and acknowledge your weaknesses. Understand that imperfections are what make us beautifully human. Remember that self-worth is not a destination to be reached. It is a continuous journey of self-discovery and growth." Lai Mai pondered his words, feeling a sense of empowerment building within her. She thanked the sage and bid him farewell, descending the mountain with a renewed sense of purpose. Days turned into weeks, and weeks into months as Lai Mai embraced the sage's teachings. She began to appreciate her unique qualities and talents, using them to bring joy to those around her. With every step she took, her doubts and insecurities diminished, replaced by a profound sense of self-assuredness. Lai Mai's transformation inspired others, and her village blossomed with newfound confidence and unity. Her journey had ignited a spark within each villager, reminding them of their own inherent worth. As Lai Mai reflected on her journey, she understood that her worth was not dependent on others' opinions or accomplishments. It was a reflection of her authentic self, nurtured through self-love, acceptance, and the pursuit of personal growth. And so, the village thrived under the radiant spirit of Lai Mai, forever reminding the world that true worth resides within each individual. waiting to be discovered and cherished. The lesson she had learned and shared spread far and wide, empowering countless souls to embrace their own worth and never doubt it again. In the end, Lai Mi's story serves as a powerful reminder that our worth is not determined by external validation, but by our ability to recognize and embrace the inherent value that resides within us all. It is a lesson that encourages us to embark on a journey of self-discovery, nurturing our unique qualities and embracing our imperfections as stepping stones to growth and fulfillment. May this tale inspire you to embark on your own journey of self-acceptance and embrace the unwavering worth that lies within your being.